What's up, everybody? This is Wayne Merrick from Unparalleled Universe here with another figure review, and today we'll be looking at the DC Comics Multiverse Batman vs Superman Armored Batman figure from Mattel. And let's take a quick look at the packaging. Here you're able to see the figure. Down here you got some Batman artwork. Right here it says Batman vs Superman. Down here Collect and Connect, the grapple blister replica. On top, DC Comics Multiverse. Up here you got the Batman vs Superman logo. On the side you got Batman and a little description. On this side you got the Batman vs Superman logo, and on the back you see the other figures that are in the wave. Up here you got the Collect and Connect blaster that you're able to build. And yeah, the packaging's pretty nice. It does a good job at showing off the figure and it looks good. So let's take a quick look at the articulation. His head can go side to side. It could kind of go up and down, but not very much at all. Just a little bit. He has a torso joint, but it doesn't go forward like at all. I thought mine was stuck or broken or something. It does tilt back a little bit, but the cape wants to push it forward because the cape is pretty solid. And he has ball jointed shoulders, but they're kind of hindered a little bit by the armor. They can go forward and out. He has upper bicep swivel. He has some kind of swivel here at the elbow. And he also has a swivel here at the wrist. He does have a waist swivel that you can move side to side. And his legs are able to come out a pretty good amount. And then they can kick forward that much. Has a single jointed knee and a high thigh swivel. And there's not any kind of lower boot swivel at all. And his feet can tilt up and down, but they do not rock at all. So it has a decent amount of articulation, but I really wish that ab crunch worked better and was able to crunch forward more. But yeah, it's pretty much the same articulation setup as the DC Universe figures. And for his accessories, he comes with his gun. And this gun is okay, but there isn't much paint detail and it isn't very nice looking, but it's decent. The one thing that does suck about it is that it doesn't seem like his hands are molded to fit the gun, really. I had to really force it in there. So that kind of sucks. You can see how tight it is in here. Yeah, so gotta maybe heat up his hands a little bit to get that to work. And the other accessory that he comes with is the Collect and Connect piece. And I kind of like the idea of the Collect and Connect being like a replica of the blaster. That's kind of cool. Kind of different from what you usually get. And for some size comparisons, here he is next to a DC Universe Batman and the NECA Christopher Reeve Superman. And here he is next to Marvel Legends Spider-Man 2099 and Marvel Legends Daredevil. And just like the DC Universe figures, it seems like he's a little bit big for a 6-inch scale figure. And here's a closer look at the details. I think they did a really nice job on the sculpt with him. There's a lot of nice sculpted details on him. You can see scratches and things like that all through his armor. Yeah, they did a good job on the sculpt. And it looks like they tried to paint it, but it didn't come out as nice as it could have. I think, you know, if some of those good customizers out there repaint this, it'll look really, really nice. But it looks okay as it is. It just feels like it could have been done a little bit better. But the details on the sculpt are really, really nice. There's a lot of good details in there. And here's a close-up of his head sculpt. I think they did a good job on that too. You can see it all scratched up and crazy. It looks very cool. I kind of feel like the eyes aren't right though. I'm not sure if that's how it looks in the movie, but still, it still looks pretty good. And even at the bottom of the feet, they have these things sculpted on there, so it could stomp Superman out. Yeah, they did a good job on the sculpt. So overall, I'm okay with this figure. I think that it could have been a lot better if the articulation worked better and if there was more articulation. Like, I know the DC Universe figures don't have ankle rockers, but I really wish that they would have made the change to do that at this point, because this figure would have been a lot better if it had ankle rockers and if that chest articulation worked better. As it is, it's a really good sculpt. That's the main positive point of it, and I'm happy to have it. You know, I don't regret that I bought it or anything like that. I might end up repainting it, or maybe even adding some like LED lights to the eyes. I saw someone on Facebook do that. I thought that looked really nice, so I might do something like that. But I'm still really looking forward to the Mafex version of this figure. I'm sure that that one will, you know, be a lot better and satisfy all our articulation needs. So. For now, this one's cool. So anyways, thank you very much for watching. Please make sure to check out cooltoyreview.com. Also, please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And that's it. Thank you very much. Peace.